Hi there, it's Katrina Sawa here, the Jumpstart Your Biz Coach with jumpstartyourmarketing.com with your quick business tip of the week. And hopefully you made it through the holidays okay and you're getting ready for the new year. But I wanted to focus on something really important this week. Big picture planning and goal setting. And it's a lot to cover on a couple minute video, trust me. So I'm just going to give you a couple quick things to focus on this week, and we'll get more into it in January as well, and the quick video tips then. But what I want you to really think about, this is a great time to really think about next year if you haven't started doing it already, getting your planning done, figuring out what you're going to do in the next 3 months, but also where you want to be in the next 3 years, okay? So you have to look at the big picture in my mind. If you're not thinking about where you want to be 3 years, 5 years, 10 years down the road, and I'm talking about either in your business or in your personal life and how you want your life to look, then you're not going to be able to know what to do now to make sure that you get there. Okay, so one of the biggest mistakes I see small business owners make is they don't think big enough. They don't think far out enough. They think of, how am I going to make money next month? What am I going to do for a promotion for next month? They think, how am I going to get, 50 new visitors to my website next month? And so we want those small plans too. We want the baby steps. We want the action items that you need to do right now. But you want to make sure that you're always keeping on top of mind the big picture plan and where you want to be in 3 to 5 years. Because if you move too slowly or you don't delegate enough to get more done in order to get farther faster, you may not get there when you want to get there to that big picture. Okay? And I see this all the time, is people try to do it all themselves. Everything in their business, from social media to the web design to follow-up to speaking to marketing to doing the client calls or whatever it is, you try to do it all yourself, yet in 2 years you want to be a millionaire. Well, guess what? You're not going to get there in 2 years to be a millionaire if you're still trying to do it all yourself. It's time to probably, delegate certain things, have the right systems, have a realistic expectation of where you're going to go and how you're going to get there. Okay? And don't get me wrong, I am a big picture thinker, and I have no problem thinking that most of us could make $1 million, but you have to know how to get there. You can't just have a pie in the sky idea and then not have a plan on how to get there. So please, plan the big picture, but also the little steps. And when you look at your goal setting, I want you to look at actual numbers as well as your personal life, okay? So your personal life could look like, for example, you want to spend every night at home with dinner with your family. You don't want to be working at dinner time, or you don't want to be working on the weekends, or you want to make sure you take 3-week vacations throughout the year. You need to plot those in now, okay? Don't wait until June or July to plan a vacation. Do it right now in December for next year. Okay, so that's your personal goals. Your business goals, put down the money goals. I can't tell you how many times I talk to somebody and say, well, how much money are you really looking to make next year? How much money do you really, where I start is how much money do you need to make? Okay, I start with a need number and then I start with a want number. Because if you're not even getting what you need yet, what's the point of looking at what you want? Okay, it's great for the big picture, but not for the short term. So you want to know what you need. There's a lot of you out there, I'll bet you don't even know what your monthly expenses add up to, what you really need to make every month to survive, to pay your bills, and to live somewhat comfortably, right? Not on top ramen. So make sure you know your need number, and then discover a want number. But go for the need first. Once you get there, boom, then you can go for the want. Okay, so those are just some quick tips I think of when I do some goal setting and some planning for myself. I also keep a vision board right in front of my face, and it has the big picture goals on it, the big numbers I want to make, the numbers of clients I want to get, or the new products I want to launch, or the event I want to have, and how many people at it. I'm very specific with numbers. So hopefully that's helpful, and you're able to spend a little time this holiday and this new year planning and plotting out your next steps for next year and beyond. And I will talk to you in the new year. Have a great New Year's Eve, and I'll be thinking of you. No, I probably won't. I'll talk to you then.